Hello, my name is Matt, and welcome to another Gospel Outreach Mission Story. Today's story comes from the Lapangong Mission School in the Philippines. Set up the spear, the chief ordered. Word had spread throughout the Lapangong village that measles had killed 8 people in the neighboring village of Langalan. Worried that these measles could spread to their village, the Lapangong village would set up a spear at the entrance of their village to warn away any people from the village of Langalan from entering their territory. They didn't want these measles to spread to their village. But there were 2 missionaries in the village of Lapangong, and they had 2 of their co-missionaries that were going to visit from Langalan. And so they pleaded with their chief to let them go to the entrance of the village to warn away their co-missionaries. But the chief said, no. If those missionaries come anywhere near our village, we will be forced to kill them. Better that we kill 2 people than to let those 2 people kill our entire village by carrying measles into our territory. They pleaded with the chief. They pleaded with the chief. But he would not change his mind. So the missionaries decided to pray about it. They went back to their hut and prayed to God. God, give us guidance. What should we do? We don't want our missionary friends to come here and get killed. Finally, they decided that they would sneak out through the bush to the entrance of the village to warn away their friends. They were out there waiting in the bush, and finally, they could hear their friends coming. They could hear them shouting in the distance. And as they came into view, they yelled at them, be quiet, be quiet. We don't want anyone to know that you're here. They could see that their friends were dripping wet from having crossed the river, and one of them was limping. They said quietly to them, you guys have to leave. The measles from Langalan might spread here, and so the village is very worried that you'll come and infect them all. You must leave now or the chief will have you killed. But their friends from the neighboring village of Langalan said, we're tired and we're hungry. Please give us some food. All our food was swept away by the river. Not wanting to turn away their friends, hungry and shivering and limping, they said, all right, come back to our hut. But we have to sneak in there. We can't let anybody know that you're in the village. And so they took them back to their hut in the village. But right as they were going into their hut, some children playing nearby saw them. And they knew that they had been caught. These children would tell the chief, and the chief would have them all killed. And sure enough, the children ran away to tell their mother. And soon, as they were in their hut, they could hear the shouts from all the villagers. They knew the chief was angry that they had disobeyed him, angry that they had brought these 2 visitors from the village of Langalan in that could possibly infect the village. And so they prayed again. They said, God, we're in big trouble. The chief will have us killed. Please protect us and tell us what we should do. And so they decided that they needed to just get away. And so they grabbed their backpacks and ran out of the hut into the bush. As they ran away, they could hear the children pleading with the chief, please, don't kill our teachers, don't kill our friends, the missionaries. They were pleading and pleading. And because these children slowed down the chief and distracted him long enough for the missionaries to get away, they got away safely. And soon thereafter, a new chief came to the village of Lapangong. And now, these 2 missionaries are hoping to return to their village soon and continue the work of spreading the gospel to the village of Lapangong. Thank you for tuning in to Village Impact. This has been another Gospel Outreach Mission Story. We appreciate your views, your subscriptions, and your comments to our videos. Please be sure to tune in next week for another mission story.